What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Barca Daily. And today we are going to be talking about that hard fought 1-1 draw at home at the Camp Nou against Sevilla, who are, of course, one of the best teams in Spain. Now, Barca, a rebuilding team, held their ground against one of the best Sevilla teams in their history. They pressed and pressed and pressed, but we stayed solid and disciplined, which, of course, for me was a great positive sign. This was also our third game in 7 days. We are a rebuilding team. We've lost a lot of players. We've brought in a lot of new players. We're playing a new system. We're training intensely under a different manager. So expectations must be kept under check. We can't be winning every single game. And this was, in fact, one of the toughest battles of the season. Sevilla are a sublime team. So the fact that we played out of their press, and of course we did make a few errors, but we managed to hold a 1-1 draw. There are some positives. I'm not saying it's entirely positive, but there are definitely some positives, and we should not feel too critical, or we should perhaps give Koeman some more time to instill his philosophies, to bring his training methods into the roots of the team. Because of course, when you switch up so hard on the team, when you create this intense atmosphere, it will take the players some time to adapt, and that is okay. We have shown positive signs, and that is the good thing for me. Now, of course, our press didn't last all 90, but that is okay, as we are getting accustomed to playing a more intense game. It will take more games and it will take more time to play our high press, high intensity game with full efficiency. And as long as we keep working hard to do it, we will see a more sustainable pressing system and less tiredness. Now, our double pivots, De Jong and Busquets, are clearly not fully accustomed to their new roles at Barca yet, as they are essentially the only midfielders on the pitch and also act as reference points to the rest of the team. So they often had to deal with a tremendous press from Sevilla. They saw both of them often losing the ball, and with time and effort and training only, they will learn to become more and more press resistant. Busquets is also clearly not fit enough to play the full 90 for 3 games in a row in a matter of only 7 days, and Pjanic showed great signs which in my opinion should have put him ahead in the pecking order for today's game. I do think that Busquets is a bit too old and worn out to play 3 games in 7 days, and he looked very tired and lost the ball a lot. Pjanic, on the other hand, is a very versatile passer and also helped out defensively. He looked fresher and more active than Busquets, and both of them should regularly be rotated, while De Jong should look to improve his fitness and stamina as well as ball possession, as he is most definitely a permanent fixture for us in that left defensive midfield role. Now, Coutinho once again shown for us today. He made a lot of plays, created a lot of plays, forward passes, and tucked in our only goal from the close range. He continues to finish the Messi dependency and had a fantastic game. He also pressed the opposition and made tremendous defensive recoveries, which means he needed to run a lot in the team. This is probably why he had to be substituted off in the 60th or 70th minute of each game, as he is out of steam by that time. His role is very, very prominent in Barca because he needs to create a lot of plays, he needs to run a lot, he needs to press a lot, he needs to make a lot of defensive recoveries, and that is why we are not seeing him play the full 90. And that is perfectly fine because he works hard the entirety of the game. Pedri, surprisingly, came in and played that role beautifully today, helping out in defense and making forward plays very well. But I also do think Puig should be given the chance in this role, as I feel he can contribute to the team a lot in this role and provide great general momentum and also press the opposition with his high work rate. It pains me to see him rotting on the bench. But both Puig and Pedri are fantastic players and can be substitutes to Philippe Coutinho this season. Though Trincao provides a more defensive cover, I do believe Dembele should be ahead of him in the pecking order in the right wing, as he can come in and turn a game on its head with his pace, with his dribbling, with his fake shots. Trincao missed a crucial chance today when he was played in by Messi, and it was a testament to what we are lacking most this season: a natural number 9, and no, not Memphis Depay. A goal scorer who we can rely on other than Messi. Of course, Fati is a brilliant goal scorer, but since he is only 17, we cannot rely on him just yet. That kind of pressure is not good for a growing player, and he needs to be eased into the squad, which means that if Messi is having an off day in front of goal, we probably will see a lot less goals being scored, which is something we definitely need to work on. We need our wingers scoring more chances. We need Coutinho tucking away chances, Fati tucking away chances, even Griezmann, and an overall diversification of goal scorers, as we are lacking that number 9 presence, and we need to make up for it from all areas of the pitch. Now, another interesting topic for today's game: Antoine Griezmann. contrary to what others may be saying, in my opinion, he had a positive game today. He was once again a bit too wide though, but also found himself in the box quite often. He made good attacking runs and linked up well with the rest of the team. However, he was wasteful in front of goal and should have probably tucked away at least one of the two key chances that he had received. That won't be good for his confidence, the fact that he missed those chances, which I hope he can find soon, as we really need a goal scorer of his caliber to step up and provide goals. Now let's talk about the defense a little bit. In my opinion, Ronald Araujo was a surprise man of the match for the game. He was so solid, he was a tank, he was extremely physical, of course 6'3" and 91 kg. He was also very fast to win the ball back, run back with his opposition on the counter, and overall be a very prominent and reliable player in that defensive position. And he was a big plus point, and we will definitely see him and Clement Lenglet battling it out for that starting position. Roberto once again put in a great performance at right back, having gotten that renewed energy from knowing the fact that there is competition for his position. He played well, he provided good width, although of course he is not a natural right winger or a right wing back, but he did provide great defensive cover, and we will continue to see how Dest and him work their dynamic out at the right back. Now Alba had a decent game, but his injury is going to be rather concerning for us. Of course, Firpo is currently injured, and I don't think Firpo is up to the mark anyway, and Alba is our only true left back. I do know Serginho Dest can play left back, so if Alba has a long-term injury, we're probably going to see Dest play his first few months in a Blaugrana shirt as left back. And of course, talking about Dest, he showed us some fantastic early signs. He's a great passer of the ball in tight spaces, and he moves very quickly. He will definitely provide dynamism down that right flank, which obviously is missing tremendously at the moment. With Griezmann, who likes to play at a more central role, I think Dest can come in and provide that width and that attack down the right, which we are so severely lacking. Now let's talk about Barca in a team perspective for a moment. We still are not yet fully press resistant, as Sevilla's press forced a lot of errors from us, but we were still definitely much better than last season. We ran back when they were coming on the counter. We put in a very good physical shift against, of course, an extremely physical side, and we did show that we have improved from last season. Although there is a long way to go, there are many training sessions to be held under Ronald Koeman and many games to be played so that we can become more press resistant. Now to conclude, there were some great positive signs today, having survived one of the best Sevilla sides in their history, but there were also of course some negatives. We were wasteful in front of goal. We clearly are lacking that number 9. We need to diversify our range of goal scorers, because I don't think we are going to get a number 9, because even if we get Depay, I absolutely do not consider him a number 9. He's never had goal scoring stats like Luis Suarez or some of the best number 9s, and I don't think he's going to provide much in front of goal that we already have right now. We also did not create enough in the final third, but that was also because of Sevilla's incredible 10-man defense. We did circulate the ball well. We got the ball forward very quick, which is another positive sign that, we didn't see all throughout last season. There were a lot of long balls. There were a lot of quick through balls into the final third. There were lots of forward passing, and I'm sure our forward passing is a lot better than last season, but we still could not penetrate that incredible Sevilla defense. We also ourselves showed defensive discipline but lacked that offensive spark, and we have to hope that in defense Alba's injury isn't all too bad for us, as he is of course crucial and reborn under this new Koeman era. So that is all for today, guys. Let me know your takeaways in the comments. Of course, I did say that we can destroy them, and we could have destroyed them, but maybe we are a bit too early to that game, and maybe I said that a bit too early, as we have a lot of work to do. Although I do have faith in Ronald Koeman, I do have faith in this Barca side, and we did show positive signs today. We attacked a lot, we defended well, and we survived a very difficult game, one of the toughest tests in this entire La Liga season, and we will look to come out of this stronger. Koeman would have learned lots today in this difficult test, and I hope that he can have many takeaways from this game and hopefully play Pjanic more often, and perhaps even Dembele on that right wing. We will see how Griezmann's role will evolve. We will see how his contribution will continue to hopefully grow and hopefully not decline in this team, and maybe we may need a right wing, but there is a lot of discussion to be done, and we will see how we can fix this team. We are showing positive signs. We need to continue building on it. But that is all for today, guys. Please do leave a like. Follow us on Instagram at BarcaXGlobal. We're strong at 24.3 thousand followers right now. Also, do give it a like and subscribe, because that would be very important for me, and that would make me very happy, as we are a brand new channel. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.